All right, guys. Thank you, everybody, for joining today. We really appreciate everybody for coming out. If you haven't had the opportunity to check in and get your free drink ticket or your raffle ticket, please let us know. We're very excited. This is the first time we've done an Independent Gator Media Day, and we could not be more happy with the showing that we've had today. We've got a couple other podcasts and creators that are in the area as well. I know Murky Waters is over there. There's a few others, so we really appreciate everybody for coming in, and hopefully you guys get the chance to meet each other, meet another fellow Gator fan in your life that you guys can hang out with and tailgate with. I would be remiss if I didn't thank the hard work of the folks over at Hightop Sports and Shelton and Dave, obviously Corey and Nick from Stadium and Gale. Jordan is up in Jacksonville coaching with the Jaguars right now. And then obviously Dave Waters with Gators Breakdown. And this is an exciting event. There it is. So we're excited, obviously, to bring, and we feel like the Florida Gators have the best podcasting network and independent contact network that's out there in all of the world. Before we get started, we have Jayden Woods, we have Debraun Hampton here. A few of the players had some additional obligations, some coaching decisions, etc., hindered them from being here, but certainly we really appreciate Debraun, who just recently got onto scholarship, so congratulations to you, brother. And then Jayden Woods, a player I know you guys are all super excited. Before we get started, we do want to thank the two sponsors of the event today, the Sachs Law Group, a trusted and experienced law firm. There it is, located in beautiful Tampa Bay, Florida, serving the entire state of Florida. They are locally owned and operated in Florida, giving them a deep understanding of the challenges that us Floridians face each and every day dealing with insurance companies. Whether it's the threat of hurricanes, other natural disasters that are always present in Florida, it's crucial to have insurance coverage in place to protect your property. However, even with insurance, you still may face obstacles getting your claim approved and receiving the compensation you deserve, and that's where the Sachs Law Group is going to come in and help you. Their team of experienced lawyers, and there's a large swath of them here, so thank you guys all for coming, are dedicated to helping their clients navigate the complex insurance claims process and securing the compensation you are entitled to. Whether you're dealing with a hurricane or hurricane damage, windstorm damage, water damage, fire damage, or other types of property damage, they are here to help. So they are right there in the middle. Please go meet with them if you live in the state of Florida. I know they'd be happy to meet you, and they're a great group of folks over there. So thank you guys over at the Sachs Law Group. And then finally, Gator Drywall of Duval County, my favorite county in all of Florida. Serving Jacksonville and the surrounding areas for over 25 years. I know they're here too. Where are you guys? Brandon, there you are, right behind those trees over there. They've been serving the surrounding area for over 25 years. This local family-run business provides clients with comprehensive approaches to contracting and specializing in a wide range of services such as new construction, repair, patches, hanging drywall, finishing, sanding, spray texture, popcorn removal, metal framing, and acoustic ceilings. No more popcorn ceilings in 2025. So Gator Drywall of Duval is going to take care of all the small details so you don't have to. So go meet the fine folks over at Gator Drywall of Duval. So thank you to them and the Sachs Law Group for making this event happen.
What do you think your favorite thing is about Duval County, Dan?
Me. Leaving. All right, let's get started. We're going to welcome Jayden Woods. If you want to come join us up here real quick. Appreciate you guys. You guys can hang out and just, maybe stand in the background. Pass around.
Get out of here, Nick.
Jayden.
Where's my beer?
Go Gators, man.
It's hot. Oh, there it is. Yeah, thank you.
You guys been working out?
Yes.
Thank you.
A lot of yoga.
Yeah.
A lot of yoga.
A lot of wind sprints.
Jayden, man, it is an absolute pleasure to have you on. I know a lot of Gator fans are super excited to have you come on. We talked a little bit about this on Stadium and Gale a couple weeks ago, but tell us your story. You're from Pennsylvania, committed to Penn State, ultimately decided to come to the University of Florida, and tell us a little bit about your story, brother.
Yes, sir. I'm from Kansas City.
Kansas City, my bad.
Yes, sir. It's no problem. I committed to Penn State pretty early in my process, about June. And then went through my senior football season, ended kind of early. We didn't make the state, and then kind of just had that thing on my heart, to come back here and visit. I was up here earlier in the spring of that year, and God was just telling me to come back down here, come check it out again. Came down here, talked with Coach Napier, Coach Peterson, kind of just knew that this was the spot for me. This was the path that God wanted me to be on, so I decided to come here, and be a Florida Gator.
How has that decision paid off thus far since you've been here for a couple months? How are you feeling pretty good about it?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, super good. Just the way I've matured, as a person, the way I've grown on and off the field, it's just definitely been a huge plus in my life to come here.
Jayden, what players have kind of taken you under their wing and make sure that edge group's at the top of that defense?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'd say George Gums, Sapp, Miles Graham, J-Rob, all those guys. I'd say Pup too, Pup Howard, all those guys. It's a blessing to be able to say all those names, for that question. I say all those guys though.
Your name keeps popping up, and also in the content that the football program dropped from the strength and conditioning. I know you guys maxed out last week, and your video was in there, and we talked about your strength and conditioning when you was on Stadium in Gale. Who is the strongest guys on the team right now? Like, where do you rank yourself, and who's the top 2 or 3, 4 guys?
Yeah, I gotta say definitely Jake Slaughter. That dude's crazy. Every single lift is insane. I'd say right now, definitely Jake Slaughter. Austin Barber's super strong too. Really any of the O linemen, to be honest, any of the D linemen, any of those big guys, they're all super strong.
Well,
So they're humble because we don't really see them. I mean, Jake Slaughter is a real quiet guy. Doesn't really come on the scene, use social media. So it's the quiet guys that we don't see that's actually lifting the big weights.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, you mentioned those names. How hard is it going against those guys in practice?
Oh yeah, super hard. They're all super strong guys. Yeah, super big guys. But yeah, it's good. It's good competition for sure.
What's it like under Coach Chapman? We know that he's loud. We know that he's energetic. What's it been like this offseason with him?
I haven't been with him too much. I'm with Coach Peterson.
Oh, Peterson. Him
yeah,
too.
Chapman. Yeah, no, Chapman's a great coach too, though. I've been able to be with him a little bit, but Coach Peterson, he's a great coach. He fit me personally. He's a big reason why I came here. He fits my playing style, his coaching style. It just fits me perfectly.
What was it about Florida's message that sold you, right? I mean, Penn State's put a lot of linemen in the NFL, and obviously a great program up there. They're going to have to say something to convince you to come here and ultimately make that decision flip. What was that linchpin that finally hit for Florida?
Surprisingly, the thing is that they weren't trying to convince me. They were just being themselves. They were being their authentic selves. And, honestly, I looked at my process, and I needed to pick the place that was the best fit for me, not the best fit for, other guys that came before me. So, when I looked here and I saw that this is the place that could bring me, to be the best version of myself, it's a no-brainer in my head.
Where are some of the rooms? Obviously, I know you play the edge, but have you noticed some rooms that have made progression over the last 6 months? Obviously, you're focused on your job, but just hearing coaches talk of like, hey, this room has just made a huge jump this offseason thus far. Yeah. I'd love to just say everybody, to be honest, but if I had to say specifically, I'd say the D-line for sure. They've stepped up, in a big way, seeing through spring ball, through OTAs and all that. I'd say the D-line.
Jayden, your name came up a lot when Coach was talking about young freshmen that he's been impressed with so far. How was it like hearing that? And, of course, we didn't even play the game yet. But how does it feel being able to hear that? And what kind of work did you put in to kind of get noticed right away like that?
Yes, sir. I just came in and put my head down and went to work, just tried to do everything 100% the best I could. It's really it's an honor to hear that, but, I try not to let that linger in my head for too long, just, take it, appreciate it, and then just scrap it and keep working.
What was the biggest hurdle from the jump from you played spring ball, so coming from high school playing spring, what was the biggest hurdle and obstacle to make that transition, and also how does spring help you going into fall camp?
There's too much juice today, boys. Yeah. Help! Hang on, guys. We got a breaker blue. Just too much juice here in Gainesville. Hey, them Gator boys, stay hot.
We all hot.
Yeah, we all hot.
get the humidity from all the farms and then the tornadoes that are like, oh hey, by the way, there might be a DF4 tornado at any moment. Like, oh, sweet.
That's how I went home. I didn't figure that out. I left
So we're gonna advertise
I was
it
like,
for
nah, man, it's
months.
hot, humid about it. It's worse here. People really don't expect that.
Well, I'll tell you what, I had no idea. I didn't even got there for work. So I got to travel. I didn't have to be able to like this too much. Or so much too much. But, dude, it was just nothing. I got up here June awesome. It was 4th of July. It was 82 degrees. I mean, this is shit. We get towards the end of July and it's like, so, fuck me, bro. All right, I think we're good. We good, Shelton?
Yeah, we're good over here.
Okay, cool. Corey, you want to repeat the question, then we'll get back?
I gotta remember it. Okay, yeah, transitioning over from high school football and coming in early as an early enrollee and playing in spring. What was the hurdle, your biggest obstacle in that transition, and how does playing in spring help you heading into a fall camp?
Yeah, I think my biggest hurdle was probably off the field. It was honestly just being homesick. To be honest, like I would literally, it would just be nice. I would just sit down. I wouldn't cry or anything, but it just felt like I had a pit in my stomach. I was just like, man, I miss home so bad. Call my family members, be on the phone for like 2-3 hours. You know, just missing home. That was probably my biggest hurdle.
Have you been back home lately?
Yeah, I went home at the end of June. I've been home a couple times since I've been out here.
Okay.
What obviously the expectation, the rat poison that gets thrown around, and we've heard this a lot through SEC Media Day too, of obviously there's a lot of expectations being spoken out from us, from other people. The Gators have really surged onto the map. Again, I don't know if you've heard the rat poison or not, but I assume it some trickles in a little bit. What is the mindset? What's the vibe on campus right now between the boys?
Yeah, it's really, just come in and put your work boots on and go to work every day, whether it's a lift, practice, or meeting. We're kind of just taking things one day at a time, and just like Coach Napier said, just spot the ball. We don't care who we play. We just want to get after it.
On Twitter, we see the teams, right? Like the regiment teams with Hayden Hansen and a few others. I can't think of who's in charge of them. Can you kind of break that down a little bit of what those teams are and how are they getting first, second, and third?
Yeah, so our regiment teams are based off, it was a draft. That's how we got our teams. And we basically earn points, extra work, extra film, extra corrective stuff like that. And then you earn points. We did like a paintball competition, I remember. If you're, like I said, you're late to a workout, late to a class, you can lose points for your team, actually. So, it's just really a good competition, trying to stay on top of your stuff because you don't want to let your team down.
Who won paintball? Serious question.
So we split the teams half and half. I was on the winning team, shirts and skins, and then all the teams get those points.
Shirts won or skins won?
Skins won.
Of course.
Absolutely, yeah. You're wearing shirts. It was an L already. Yeah.
Coward. How are the teams decided? You said there was a draft. Were you guys in the room for the draft? No,
we weren't.
Oh, man. All right. So what are you focusing on now? We've got a couple days before fall camp starts. You guys are about to get out there, and then you guys have Long Island, then USF, and then you got your first SEC matchup. So what's your focus on over the next 5-6 weeks now?
For me personally, or as a team?
Yeah, just you personally.
Yeah, for me personally, same process that I had before the spring. Can I just be the best version of myself every day and just repeat that over and over? Hopefully good things will come out of that.
You expecting to play a bunch?
That's the goal, yes, sir. Any way I can, I just want to contribute, get on the field. We'll just see what happens in the fall.
What should we be most excited about? What's something that Gator fans that maybe we don't see in the media, people aren't talking about? What's the thing that Gator fans should be most excited about?
I say just seeing the team. We've been putting in a good offseason. Just seeing, for us, just the fruits of our labor. We've just been grinding all offseason. So seeing us in the fall, I think that's the thing that they should be most excited for.
Hell yeah. You guys got any other questions for Jayden? Cool.
No. I have one more. What's your goals for your entire freshman season?
Yeah, for me personally, I'm not a big numbers guy, specific numbers. More so, I just want to contribute in any way I can. Whether it's special teams or defense, I just want to be able to help the team win, and that's all I need.
Okay. Good luck this fall, man. Thanks for pulling up. Check out the guys' Murky Waters on the way out. But we appreciate it, man. You look great.
Sir, thank you.
No weirdness, but you look great, my guy.
Thank you.
Awesome, man. Well, Jayden, we appreciate it, brother. Thanks so much. Jayden will be hanging out over there. Everybody go check out Jayden Woods, and we're super happy and super excited to see you on the field. Debraun, you want to come up and hang out for a few minutes, brother? Come on up.
Thank you, Jayden. Sir, thank you guys. Yes, sir.
Yeah, you do look fantastic.
Appreciate you. Yes, sir.
No, I mean, in a weird way, too.
Anyway, yeah, anyway, too. Be good, man.
I'm 250 right now.
Oh, yeah.
230 when I.
Hey, real quick. Dave asked how much weight he's put on.
It's about 20 pounds.
Straight gas.
Put that on my freshman year, too.
My man.
Yes, sir.
Congrats, brother. Let's go, baby.
Not all muscle, right?
Zero muscle, negative muscle. Debraun Hampton, man, scholarship player, scholarship wide receiver.
Oh,
News gets announced. I think Sir Corey Knowles broke the news the other day.
He did.
He did.
Every time it's you. You're breaking the mic, breaking the news. Do you think we could go off and on? He went on selfie. Yeah, it's because that camera's plugged in. The juice going off and on, and maybe because that's what they think of. Yeah. One mic. Yeah, I think. No. Yeah, we're gonna dehydrate the players. We're gonna get absolutely banned from everything. Yeah. We're right back, boys.
Here, try this, Shelton. Try this one. Well, if it's two separate circuits.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you plug that in?
Yeah, it's plugged into that one over there. We're gonna see if it works. So what it is you have too much stuff running on one outlet and it's overloading the circuit. The electrician was.
Spring game. These are nice. I was like, I seen one for this.
All right, so we could unplug this.
See if it works.
All right, I think we're back. All right, so
Yes,
we're
sir,
gonna restart. Debraun Hampton, new scholarship wide receiver, DJ Lagway's teammate over in high school, came on as a preferred walk-on last season. Last season as a walk-on, played a lot with the scout team. Very impressive. Heard a lot of great things about you last year, and then this spring, and then ultimately, I think on Thursday, it was announced that you went on scholarship, man. So congratulations to you, brother.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
That's huge news. Everybody, everybody clap. Everybody clap.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
I mean, so talk to us. We talked a few months ago at DJ Lagway's event.
Yes, sir.
Talk to us a little bit about what's been going on since February, man. What have you been focusing on? What's the vibe of the team? Talk to us just a little bit about the last few months.
The vibe of the team, man. We've been really grinding every day, bringing that same mentality of we wanted to win. We've something to prove this year. Spot the ball, pretty much. You know, everybody, you know, that they play the Florida Gators. So we brought that same mindset throughout the spring and throughout the summertime. We've just been grinding every day. And so, and me personally, I'm just, you know, focused on the finish up the details and just getting better every day.
So I know my parents would have been excited if I'd have told them I'm now on scholarship at Florida. So
Yes,
I got to know what the reaction of the parents were.
They were super excited. They were just, you know, super excited and, you know, just very blessed. You know, just they told me to just keep my head down, just keep grinding every day. So.
Well, like when you get the call, or when you find out, what's that moment like? Are you home by yourself? Do you break down and cry like I would have? Like what's the vibes?
It was a very surreal feeling. You know, it was a day I definitely prayed for, and it was very blessing. But I knew it's the very beginning, you know. Now it's just a stepping stone. Now I really, you know, have to just put my head down and grind even harder because it's just the beginning.
I seen a picture that your mom posted when you played Pop Warner football and you had the Gators on. Did you grow up a Gator fan? Like,
Yes, sir. I grew up a Gators fan, even, you know, from Texas. But Florida's always been one of my dream schools, and I just always wanted to come out here and be a Gator.
and you bet on yourself, man, and the bet hit.
Oh, yes, sir. Took a couple of risks, and look where I'm at. I'm here.
So how did it become Florida all the way out in Texas? Was it a certain player like Tim Tebow or something, or was it just
More so Percy Harvin.
Yeah, buddy.
Percy Harvin was a guy. Like, I still go back to this day and watch some of his highlights because what he did was incredible. And I just always looked up to him growing up in Texas.
All the rooms are incredible this year. We talk about it constantly on the show, but the wide receiver room is extraordinary. I mean, I again, earning a scholarship at UF is phenomenal, but in that room is even more exceptional, man. So,
Yes, sir.
Absolutely, congratulations to you. Talk to us about that grind. Talk to us of how they see you fitting into this offense. Who is somebody that you're working alongside on a daily basis to be successful?
Right now, we're all, you know, the good thing about our receiver room is everybody can play everywhere. And so right now we're all just working and, you know, just seeing where things fit, you know, in OTAs and, you know, working on the process. I can't really, you know, tell right now where everything's is going, but I'm sure, like, they have a plan for me and I can contribute somewhere. And everybody, yeah, our receiver room is incredible. Everybody can do everything. So just want to see where the chips lay.
Who in that wide receiver room has gone from wow to, oh boy, it's going to be nasty this season?
Dallas Wilson. Dallas Wilson. Most definitely.
There we go.
so the spring game wasn't a joke?
Spring game wasn't a joke. The guy,
Not a
he's
fluke.
guy. He's a guy. Most definitely. The whole receiving room most definitely has improved from the springtime to now. Everybody's definitely progressed and gotten better. Vernell Brown, Nashawn Montgomery, Jermichael Sturdivant, Trey Wilson has also got better.
You got better?
Who else? Most definitely myself. You know, the whole room. Like we're definitely going to surprise a lot of teams this year.
Treyaun, Webb, and Jakobi Jackson in the building.
Let's go, baby.
Yes, sir.
Another stacked room.
Stack room, man.
Yes, sir. Incredible stack room.
Yeah, you got to
That's
stay.
Frank Gore Jr., everybody. Give it up.
Yeah, what a take.
Frank Gore Jr.
I thought that take was nonsense.
He's got no
but
socks on right now. I'm
It kind
telling
of
you.
hit.
Same.
Oh, he does.
Hey, real quick. So, as you're in this room and you're fighting for a scholarship, right? You're trying to find your place, and not just scholarship. You're trying to gain some snaps, and you see the staff bring in 3 elite receivers that add to the talent that's already there with Aiden Mazzell, the other guys in the room, Eugene Wilson. From a mindset standpoint, like you're at the bottom of the totem pole on paper. What are you thinking from that standpoint?
Looking at it from that standpoint, I just look at it, as just my time's coming. Just my head down every day, just keep grinding because what God has for me, no man can stop. So, just keep my head down, grinding every day, and support my teammates because we're all a team at the end of the day. So I'm happy for everybody, and the plan everybody has for everybody.
We having church at First Magnitude.
But cheers. Hey, you got your meta glasses on, I see.
Yes, sir.
You content creator? What's up with that?
Right now, actually, I'm starting up with that. I'm just getting to the business right now, but
Okay.
it's actually, I like those. They're very valuable.
Yes. Yes.
Come take our job.
Yeah.
It's a good blackmail too. You know what I mean? I got you, bro.
What do you got planned? What are you hoping to get into with the content creation standpoint?
Just more businesses, more marketing standpoint.
Okay.
Just expressing myself more.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Just more of that. That's about it.
Great
You
personality.
hear that, Ben Chase?
NIL director of the year, everybody, Ben Chase.
Yeah. Look out for a boy over here. You know what I mean?
Bon, you mentioned it didn't matter, if you're a receiver inside or outside. How much do you guys cross-train? Is there a majority inside, outside, or is it 50-50 and you don't know where you got to line up because injuries could happen or anything like that?
Yeah, pretty much. Like you said it. For me, it doesn't matter. I can go inside and outside, play both. I just stand out where my time come. Wherever they fit me, that's where I go.
Man, you've got an enthusiasm and a love for the sport, a love for the Gators, man. We could not be more happy that you are rocking the orange and blue, man. And congratulations, everybody! Give him a round of applause.
One more. I know the fans gonna kill me on Twitter if I don't ask this, man. How many reps are you getting punt return, kickoff return?
Oh, a lot of reps. I share a great amount of reps, punt return, kickoff.
Okay, so you're in that rotation?
Yes, sir. And I'm at gunner and left force, right force.
Okay.
So I'm using a lot.
Where do you rank on the speed spectrum with those guys? Give me 1 through 5 for speed on the wide receiver room.
Top 5 for speed. I definitely go Tank Hawkins, Aiden Mizell,
Track star.
VB, most definitely, and Trey myself. Most definitely, yeah.
Is that top 5?
No, I'm just not in order, but just
he's number one. And number one, I like that.
Yeah.
They did a reverse order. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Debraun, man, we appreciate you coming out today. Everybody, Debraun Hampton, he'll be hanging out. Everybody go say hello to him.
Yes, sir.
Thanks a lot, dude.
Tell me they can find you
y'all.
on your socials.
Debraun Hampton's pretty much so. Instagram's Debraun.4. Twitter's Debraun_Hampton.
Okay.
And yes, sir.
Cool, man.
Awesome. We want to get Jakobi and Trey next.
Together?
Yeah.
One at a time.
One at a time.
Let's go.
Who do we want for? Well, Trey. We'll bring Treyaun first.
Yeah, love that.
Yeah. Treyaun on first. Treyaun first.
Yeah.
You get it?
Treyaun first.
Treyaun first. He's like Treyaun first.
Yeah, I'll go. Thank you.
Keep going.
These
I don't know if
boys,
everybody got it.
these boys is in the gym.
Golly!
Look at this, man. No weirdness, my guy. But
so you came on the show when you were a
boys is
freshman.
eating the weights.
Yeah, you didn't look like this though. You don't remember how you were on being on the show? And I don't remember you looking this phenomenal. Yeah, you look awesome, man. You guys lifting weights or what are you guys doing? Okay, you're just eating. All right, fair enough.
Spoons told me to tell you, hey.
Unbelievable.
Treyaun, man, good to have you, brother. You guys got a stacked room.
Man, do we?
Hey, be careful, Treyaun. He's gonna start slandering Duval in a second.
Haven't done it yet. Called it my favorite county earlier.
Good job.
It was before he got here, but
honest.
favorite county in Florida, especially in Northeast Florida. Treyaun, talk to us a little bit, man. Obviously, last year dealing with a little bit of an injury. Come into this year, stacked room. You guys are considered, in my opinion, one of the best rooms in the country.
The best.
Yeah, I mean, an underrated room, I think, by the national media. I don't think that they know what you guys got, the juice that you guys have. Talk to us a little bit about your recovery and then what that room looks like.
Just taking it day by day. You know, every day is a process. Keeping the main thing. Worrying about me, staying on my path. As far as the room, I mean, you said it yourself. You know, we take pride in being, we kind of make the room go, make the team go. The team goes, we goes. It's more of a brotherhood with us. You know, we don't really look into all the politics and stuff like that. You know, we feel like one eat, we all eat. As far as the media, I felt like if I didn't get injured last year and I actually played the whole year and like what we had coming back, I feel like we probably would have had more recognition as far as the media. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. We like being underdog, having a chip on our shoulder. We know what we got. Gator fans know what we got. That's all that matters.
Treyaun, I know it was tough. The team was winning at the end of the year, but you couldn't play. Yeah. How tough was it to see that? But at the same time, kind of just be happy with what was happening with the team.
I've never really been a selfish guy, but also like it's in high school, so college, not really saying you kind of get forgotten about, but you kind of get forgotten about. It's not really recency bias kind of business. But at the end of the day, like I had to learn to be the ultimate teammate, helping the other guys, learn his playbook and stuff and cheering other guys on. At the end of the day, that's part of being a team. I had to learn as you grow up as far as mentally and as a leader.
So, Treyaun, you remember coming out when you were a recruit, you got a little, not a lot of love when you chose the Gators, if you recall. They didn't treat you so well on the recruiting sites. Yeah. This running back room doesn't carry all the stars that other rooms may carry. That's probably where some of the hate from the national media is coming from. But you guys run like you're 6 stars. Talk to us about what is it about this room? Is it the coach? Is it the culture that anybody in that room, in my opinion, I don't want to say because I don't want y'all to go nowhere, but it could be a starter anywhere you go. It's how phenomenal you all are.
I feel like that's kind of a reflection of our coach, how we all run the ball. As a coach, if your room is soft, they're going to think you soft. You know what I'm saying? So like we all have a chip on our shoulder. You know, Jakobi came from JUCO. You know, Jayden, he wasn't really highly rated. You know, I dealt what I dealt with. You know, I committed to Florida. I dropped like 2 stars. I don't know how that happened. But you know, KD underrated. Even Duke, B-Lou, like everybody in our room has a chip on our shoulder. Don't really believe in us. You know, Coach Jalou, you know, he chip on the shoulder all the time. You know, coming from UL, people didn't really believe in him, even though he had a nice track record. So, you know, we just, end of the day, bro, worried about us, and we just gonna go as the team go as we go.
Okay. What's Jaluk like as a coach?
He's more of a father figure. You know, I can having a bad day, I can go in his office. I could just call him. Any time of night, he'll answer the phone. Wow. I call him at midnight one time. He got mad at me, but, you know, he asked me what I wanted. You know, just talk about life, you know, just navigating, you know, me dealing with injury, getting in my head sometimes. You know, he kind of just reminded me who I am. You know, I'm here for a reason. You know, I'm pretty sure, you know, Kobe kind of piggyback off of that too. You know, he just all around real dude, keep it real with us. You know, if we slacking off, I mean, excuse my language, we bullshitting. He gonna tell us we bullshitting. So, I mean, you need that. You need somebody to tell you not what you want to hear, what you need to hear.
What you call him in at midnight for?
I forgot what it was. It was something about I forgot what it was.
It wasn't about a girl, was it?
Nah, it wasn't about no girl. Nah, it wasn't about no girl. But it was.
I told my parents about a girl at midnight.
No.
They told me to call back in the morning.
No. It was something crazy. You know, me and him always have like little things getting into it.
It was last week, Corey. Relax.
Oh, my bad, man. Yeah, if you call a married man at midnight, he got to answer the phone, first of all. Because, you're going to have other problems. No matter who calling at midnight.
Why are settings calling? You know what I mean?
Why is Pizza Hut calling?
You feel me?
Yeah. But what do you, how do you guys not press? It's a lot of competition in the room, right? And I know you guys are all competitors. Everybody want that carry. How do you get in the game and stay within how you run the ball, you know, and be patiently running, not looking for that big run to gain more carries? Like, what is your approach to that?
Well, that just come with, like, you know, well, for example, like, the reason why I came to Florida was because of the way the system is. You know, like, if you really sit down and break down the carries last year, you know, cause I barely played, but at the end of the year, you know, Kobe, JB, and Treyaun, like, it was the numbers were identical. So, you know, just coming in thinking, like, you know what, like, he told me, he said, you know, I don't believe in running my running backs into the ground. I believe in splitting carries, keeping everybody healthy for the next level. So when you really just take back and look at things, you know, we all want to be healthy. We all want to be fresh. You know, like last year, we went from like 4 running backs to like 2. Quick. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about keeping everybody healthy and, you know, keeping everything the way it need to be, and then how our system is, how our offense is, you know, whoever back there gonna eat. That's what it comes down to.
You're going into your 3rd year, so this is your 3rd offensive line as well. Yeah. Talk to us about that progression of running behind, and again, not to downplay the other guys, but the lines come together. They all mature just like yourself has. Yeah. Talk to us about those levels of line and where we're at currently.
Oh, well, you know, that come with recruiting and developing. You know, majority of the line that's on the line right now, like, the majority of them came in with me. So my class, like the Bryce Lovitz, the Najee Harris's, the Caden Jones, you know, Big Dame, he came in with me even though it was a transfer. Yeah. You know, people like, you know, Slaughter been there, obviously. Austin Barber, I went to school with him, but he's been there. You know, just guys like that. You know, Nate believes in bringing them in early, recruiting them, developing. Coach Sale, Coach DaCosta do a great job with them guys. And that's just what it is, development.
This team that has all the hype, I've been talking about it, is that 2023 class.
Yeah,
again, that class that maybe not knocked off socks when it comes to the numbers and the stars, but on what we're looking at now, the quality and what you guys have been able to grow into, it's exceptional, man. I'm super pumped.
Yeah, I mean, if like, so our team meeting, if you walk our team meeting and you see who's all in the front row, majority of the guys either came in with me recruiting wise or transfer wise. Like, me and Kobe came in together. You know, it's me, Kobe, DD, Aaron Gage, got the Bryce Thorntons, Jordan Castells, the Najee Harris's. You know, you got, who else came in with me? Cam James, Jaden Robinson. Like, if you look at the first 2 rows and how the team meeting is, all the leaders came in with me.
So do you guys sit there on purpose, or is it just like they're the first ones there and that's kind of?
Oh no, it's a seating chart.
Okay,
know? Basically, the first 2 rows is normally the leaders, the guys who run the team, stuff like that.
Gotcha. Okay.
Treyaun, how much is that room going to miss Montreal Johnson?
Oh man, people don't understand the value that Montreal had on us. You know, he was a pro first. You know, that was Montreal Johnson. You know, he taught me how to stay in the training room. You know, prehabbing, taking notes, doing everything the right way. You never really heard Montreal in any trouble. You know, just doing things the right way. And as far as that presence, that leadership presence, you know, Montreal, he was the example of all that. We all gonna miss him in different ways.
Give me your favorite part of Jayden Ball's running game and also Jakobi Jackson.
Ooh. I'll say JB. I'll go JB first. JB, I'll probably say his patience, his elusiveness and his patience. You know, for a big guy, he moves like he's like 190. I'll probably say that with JB. You know, he has a lot of maturity to grow up mentally as far as like knowing when to do certain stuff. Yeah. But he has it. Kobe, you know, Kobe got everything. You know, Kobe pass protection, elusiveness. He can make you miss in the phone booth. You know, Kobe,
Frank Gore, baby.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, people don't understand, you know, but Kobe's a real NFL back. You know, people understand that.
Jack Cheese.
Yeah. So he's very, very underrated. I feel like people don't believe in him, but I mean, like, we all believe in him. He knows that. So that's just Kobe, the whole package. He got everything.
What's the favorite part about your game?
Ooh, tough, physical, pass protection. I take pride in that. Being the smartest on the field.
Like blocking the quarterback?
Yeah.
We lacked that a couple years.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Too soon.
My burst, you know, I see it, I hit it. I have like my vision too. My vision, I feel like I can see the small creases. No, just I don't like to talk about myself a lot. But,
No, I know. But listen, you're phenomenal, man. What I love about you too is just your presence on social media, your recruiting ability. What you do. I've heard, we've interviewed a couple of the guys that are becoming part of this team. You're a big host when players come on.
Yeah.
And I can see why, man. You speak very highly of the team and got a great foundation, man.
Yeah, you know, thank you. You know, just confident. You know, just being confident.
No, I love it.
Treyaun, talk about the relationship with offensive lineman Austin Barber. You guys got to play together in high school at Trinity, and now you get to continue that at Florida.
Yeah.
And that's got to be an intimate relationship with running back and offensive lineman.
I mean, yeah, you know, obviously, I mean, offensive lineman. I know that whatever it comes down to it, he has my back, I have his back. You know, it was one A&M game. You know, A&M had that good old defensive line last year. You know, Austin got beat on a little pass protection. I came around and chipped the dude. I made him fall. It was Nick Scorton with the Panthers right now. Yeah. You know, just like little stuff like that. You know, I have his back. He has my back. You know, that's big. We have old linemen and running back connections. You know, Austin. I can call up Austin anytime. We can go kick it and chill. You know, just stuff like that.
I love it. You guys got any more questions?
We're good. Treyaun, you the man.
Awesome.
Thank
Treyaun, thank you so much, brother. Treyaun's going to be hanging out, man.
Yeah.
Good luck on your continued recovery, man. We're super excited to have you on the team, brother. Jack Cheese.
Cheese. Hey, appreciate you, man. Thank you. My man.
Good.
Hey, man. Look good.
Good.
Love that shirt.
Yes, sir.
Is that for sale, the NIL store?
What's up, brother?
Sir, I wish.
We got to get you a shirt at the NIL store. Ben,
what are we doing, dude? Get it on the store.
This thing.
We might have to get a revote on the NIL Director of the Year.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is unbelievable.
It's a fix.
Yeah.
Ben Chase in the back next to Graham Hall. You guys probably know Graham Hall as well back there.
Put your hands up, boys. Let's go. Give it up.
Yeah. All right, Jakobi Jackson, man, we're super excited to have you. Jack Cheese. Man, you're entering your final year in Gainesville, final year of college football. I know Gator fans are super excited to have you. Talk to us a little bit about what you've been doing, what you've been preparing for.
Really just preparing mentally and physically and just, you know, focus on the little things and just, you know, taking it day by day. Like Coach said, don't let the days run out, you know. Take advantage of your opportunities in the days, and that's just what I've been doing lately.
You've heard of the Frank Gore comment, right?
Yeah, I heard about it last fall camp.
What are your thoughts?
I would say pretty decent comparison. As far as like the way we run, I run the ball pretty hard. Frank Gore run the ball hard, so yeah.
You don't wear socks? Can we confirm?
No, I definitely wear socks.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know where that came from.
I don't wear socks, so it's all right.
NFL career coming.
Hopefully. You know.
You gotta wear socks. McElwain didn't wear socks, and that didn't go good. So you gotta wear socks, my boy.
Got to.
Yeah.
You ain't know who McElwain is?
He might not know. He shouldn't know.
No, you don't
It's all right.
know.
You
You
miss,
don't know.
that's good.
It's
That's
something
good.
that happened with a shark,
That's
my
good.
guy. Don't worry about it. It was wild. He denied it though.
And then Connor Stallions. What if that guy's got a record?
You going into your second year here at UF, man? I know you came into
Third.
Third. My God.
That's Dan's job. Come on.
Going into your third year, great end of the season. I know you came in with an underdog mentality coming from the JUCO ranks. As a former JUCO guy, it's really the projects, my guy. It's rough.
Sure,
It's like doing a stretch in prison sometimes, depending on what JUCO you at.
Yeah.
But how do you improve? My man Treyaun Webb just calls you a complete back and see you in the NFL one day. How do you improve from year 3? Year 2 to year 3. I'm sorry.
I would just say really learning the system. I always had confidence. I always believed I could play at this level. So really just learning the system and, actually taking advantage of the opportunity when it came, I would say, and just, living in the moment, be you when your number gets called. That's what you pray for. That's what you grind for. So my number call, I always know I'm going to be ready for it.
Talk to us about the transfer portal a little bit because you came in when it was just getting warmed up. I want to talk about how Napier and co. address you, were others that address you, and ultimately what made you come to Florida in the long haul?
Really just the opportunity to play in the SEC and just, see that one school that you always dreamed of, or just the opportunity to play in the big leagues like big college football is just like, it's one you don't want to miss out on. That was my only one. That was my first one. I was committed to Charleston Southern, and just to see how happy Coach Napier was when I came down here to Gainesville, that's all I really needed to see, and I just wanted to come here and do the best I could do while I'm here.
Imagine him at Charleston Southern. You know what I mean? Ooh. Nationally ranked Charleston Southern.
I don't want to hear players speak on this one because I know there's a team out there, but on the schedule this year, I don't want to hear Long Island because that's the first game. What team do you want to beat the most this year and why?
It's going to be Long Island.
I would say every team, but the number one team I would say on my list is Texas, just because.
Yeah, baby.
Just because the way it was last year. I hope the team will be healthy this year and everything else, and they get a chance to come to the swamp and play some Gator football.
Long drop.
So you were a big part of that November winning streak, and Florida's winning some ball games and started getting a lot of notoriety, even more notoriety this offseason. So what's kind of the mentality difference from this time a year ago heading into this season with some more expectations now?
Just start fast. Last year, like you said, we started that like midway towards the end of the season. Now it's just all about starting fast from the start, number one game of the season, and just keeping it the same way. Hopefully everybody stay healthy and we just keep a healthy team and continue to fight, and that's all we know.
Talk to me how you've been going in your third year now, the culture maintaining the same energy and almost growing year over year. Talk to about how is that established and how is it maintained?
I would say the culture changed a lot from year one to last year even. I would just say as far as like the players buying in and just really all in for coach. We just all want to be great. We all on one accord. So I mean, that's what really helped last year shift the team with just the mentality, the way we practice and the way we attack day to day at practice every day.
So not to say that guys weren't bought in, but like you said, that there was a transition from last year or the year prior to last year. Was that kind of that switch that we saw halfway through the season? Was it just like, look, guys, we're in this. We've got to figure this thing out. Not that nobody was bought in originally, but almost like that extra level, that extra gear.
Yeah, just extra gear, really. I wouldn't say everybody wasn't bought in, but I really would just say, like everybody's on one page. Everybody's locked in, just want one goal.
And then you just keep going after that, run on high.
Yes, sir.
This is Billy Napier has a running back friendly offense. What's your favorite play to run in this offense?
I would say question. Outside zone and probably counter, 34-35 counter.
Why?
Really just outside. I can press the outside defender, the end man on the edge of the line of scrimmage, and just really, cut it back or burn it outside with speed. So I really just say that for outside zone, and counter really just down here reading your blockers and, getting down here pretty fast. So that's what I would say.
Who's electric to run behind? Like just a big offensive line that just gets buck nasty getting down the field with you?
I would just say Damian George and Najee Harris.
They don't know, the guards.
Yeah, you really want to run behind
the guards. No more George slander. Show me man some love. I love that. Is DJ Lagway good?
Yeah, DJ Lagway.
Okay. That's all I had.
You're done chilling?
That's all I had.
Awesome, man. You guys got any more questions?
Oh, I was just kidding, but
No. I mean,
Well, yeah, I got
yeah.
Speaking of that, like, just how electric was it when DJ took over in that locker room? You know, he's leading that charge in November. You know, with you guys, just kind of the mindset of the team when we had to go from Graham Mertz to DJ Lagway. Did the rest of the team feel like they had to step up as well because he's a true freshman, or just excited because he can make those type of exciting plays?
Yeah, really just excited. Everybody really just excited to see what he brings to the table, you know. Just really just excited. I wouldn't say like it was a different level of excitement from Graham or DJ. I would just say this team overall excitement in general was just still pretty good, and that's what we brought to the table, that great energy and something that he can feed off of, just knowing like he can compete on this level and he can do what he need to do to get the job done.
Mic check. Yeah, I'm on. I'm gonna ask you the same question that I asked Treyaun. What's your favorite part of Treyaun's game and Jayden's ball game?
My favorite part of the Webb game would be just like he said, he's more than rare, almost the smartest guy on the field. He knows everything that's going on, almost like a quarterback. In the way he run the ball as well, he run pretty hard and downhill. And I would say Jayden Ball really just his elusiveness and his ability to make people miss, and really his ability to catch the ball too. So really just all of his whole game, really. So.
Who's your favorite player? You just love being around, hanging out, and watching.
Hang around watching. I mean, he's not here anymore. It would be probably Montreal or RJ Moten when they were here. So
really,
yeah, really just.
What about Moten's game that you like?
Really just his work ethic. Really, Moten game. Like he's an animal. Like every day you'll catch him after school, after practice, getting extra work, and so just following from them. I really grew close with him in last year's fall camp, so really, yeah.
Cool. I know you're not afraid of anybody on the defense, but if there's one guy you don't really want to go head-to-head up against and, you know, go helmet to helmet, who would it be?
Right now on the team, probably Sapp. Yeah. Nobody was Tyreek Sapp.
You say Gums.
What about one of the young guys?
Young guys.
Is Jayden okay?
Jayden?
Yeah, is he good?
Woods?
Is he still here?
Oh, Jayden Woods?
Oh, he left. I
want to go ahead over with Jayden Woods.
You got him. I got it. Yeah.
It's tough because you want to compliment, but it's like I'm also like, hey, I'm gonna do it too.
I got
him.
All right, you guys got any more questions?
We're good.
Awesome.
Tell me to give you a follow out, Jakobi. On your
You can
socials.
follow me on IG at jjack.5. Twitter, Instagram. I'm not saying Twitter, Instagram. Twitter at 24jjack, and that's it. You know.
Nick has a question.
Sidebar.
Yeah.
Did you have a PB squat Thursday?
Yeah, I had 500, I think, on there. About 515 or something like that on there.
Something like that.
Yeah.
515 squat. That's what that was.
That's 3 Gator days, by the way, boys. That's 3 Gator days.
At least. Man, Jakobi, we appreciate you, man. One thing that you guys should know about Jakobi Jackson, he's going to have a great opportunity this year. Statistically, if you were to extrapolate the number of snaps that he had and the number of carries he would have had last year, he would have statistically been one of the best running backs in college football last year. So we're super excited to watch you this
We got
year.
a question.
Yeah.
We got a question from the fans.
Question from the fans.
It's John Sachs.
John Sachs.
What?
Are you dating anyone?
Are you dating anybody?
Hell of a question.
Am I dating anyone?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm dating someone.
We need more, I think.
You don't have to go.
Is this a trick question?
You said
Whoa. That's nuts. That's nuts.
I love that.
Awesome, Jakobi, man. We appreciate
No more audience questions.
Sachs Law.
Sachs Law. That's our sponsor, everybody. Shout out Sachs Law.
The name makes sense now.
Yeah.
Awesome. We appreciate Jakobi Jackson. Thank you so much.
sir.
Best of
Appreciate
luck
y'all.
this year, brother.
Yes, sir.
Your man,
Thank you.
Jakobi.
Jack Cheese. My God.
Thunder and Lightning. Who's the Lightning? Who's the Thunder for you and Jakobi? For you and
Lightning.
You're Lightning. Hey, Ben. When you get your NIL deal.
All right, we're going to keep this rocking and rolling for a few more minutes. Nick, if you want to come join. Seth, if you want to come up here. Dave Soderquist, you're there. Would love to have you up here.
Well, quick, just again, shout out to everybody who's here. This is absolutely incredible. It's an absolute dream to be able to sit here and do this. Again, I was talking with Alex and Chrissy earlier, like what's so great about this? I mean, it's the logo that brings everybody together. What makes Gator Nation, the best in the country. And again, this is an absolute dream for all of us to be here. So really shout out to all of you guys for one, allowing us to listen to our dumbness talk all the time, for tuning in every single week, listening to us. It means the absolute world to us. So I appreciate y'all. And it's hot as balls out here. So thank you guys.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, this is our first one, so we're certainly glad everybody could join us for this. We didn't know what the turnout would be, and you guys definitely showed up.
This is incredible.
There might be a saying, "There's never a dull moment in Gator Nation," so I think that's why you guys are here. I mean, we can't do this without the support of you guys. So certainly happy everyone.
We could have hosted this in the swamp. Like, that's where we're at.
Yeah, next year in the swamp. Next year in the swamp.
Let's just not do it in July.
Yeah. We're gonna do it
next year, July inside.
We said we're gonna do it at the end of the season. Yeah. So it's gonna be in February. Because we're gonna go to the Natty.
All right,
let's go. Liven up. Get a beer. Let's go.
More drink tickets are over there. Well, we wanted to get everybody on and kind of talk about a couple different things. Obviously, we'll take some audience questions too. No OnlyFans. I don't think anybody on the stage is on OnlyFans up here, so we can get that question out of the way. Nick said not yet, so he is a new dad, so who knows what might happen in his life.
Only dads.
Onlydads.com. All right, so we want to kind of do a little bit of a roundtable. Corey, if you want to come up whenever you're ready as well, we're going to kind of do a roundtable here. Try to keep this quick, maybe another 20, 30 minutes, and then, of course, if you have questions, please feel free. Where's Seth? There he is. All right, Seth, we had this question.
Designated for you.
Yeah, so we're going to ask you a question about scheme, about sports, all that, or about the actual game of football, but the X's and O's. Is Florida doing enough to scheme around DJ Lagway's dual threat abilities, in your opinion?
I mean, I think it's pretty hard to tell after last year, just with the injury and the timing of how many reps he got. When he got in early, he did have chance to run the ball. He had some read element stuff. The infamous jet sweep against Tennessee, I think, was a read. He could have kept it like a power read. But they've got everything they need to implement more quarterback run game stuff. I do a show with Bud Davis. He kind of Gators Game Day. He really looks at kind of the statistical side of everything, and we've talked the last couple of years about like almost feeling like there's a Frankenstein element to the offense where the pistol, there's a lot of play action, a lot of great downhill run game stuff. The shotgun, there hasn't been as good of run game stuff, especially the last couple of years. I think the kind of issue there is kind of what you've had at quarterback. You can't really hold the backside pursuit with your quarterback because he's wasn't a run first guy. So if you add some of the read stuff you had in with Richardson, I think they've got everything in the book to kind of get there, but it's hard to judge after that first season.
Wait and see. Go ahead.
Seth, there might be some misnomers about Billy Napier's offense. Not explosive enough. Can they pass more? Can they go 4 wide? Can they go 5 wide? One reason I wanted to put you on this is you've been to Billy Napier's coaching clinics and dive into the offense. So are there elements of the offense that we have still yet to see? Can they open it up? Can they go 4 wide, 5 wide? Is it in the offense?
Yeah, I don't see why not. It's always you're going to play your best personnel, what you think gives you the best chance to win. But, there's a lot of talk about, the passing concepts. And, I did a look at it a couple years ago, and you look at the concepts they're running in the passing game. It's the same stuff the Chiefs are running, the Patriots ran with Brady, LSU in 2019. It's the same concept. So it's not an issue of concepts or complexity. And when you go to the clinics, you get to see them teach. And right, coaching is a lot about teaching. And they do a really good job of teaching and breaking concepts down for quarterbacks, which is kind of the meetings I've attended and watched. So I don't see why not. It's just going to be kind of what fits best with what they want to do. But there's no reason. I mean, this is probably the most, as a play caller, this is going to be, I'd imagine, the most talented offense he's ever coached. So you may see some things you haven't seen. And kind of the other part of that is you've had basically first-year quarterbacks every year. Right? So maybe we haven't gotten to the second-year stuff where we're kind of keep building the foundation, doing what the guy's comfortable with in his first year, and now we can kind of expand on it.
We might have the guys this year, definitely on the offensive line, running back room. I think wide receiver, we talked a lot about it. We've got a lot of unbelievable players, a lot of highly ranked 4-star guys, some 5-star guys in that group. We just need to see a little bit more production of what they could be, right? It's more of an idea than it is in terms of proven production coming back. I want to get this question for everybody quick, just round robin here. Who do you guys think is going to emerge as DJ Lagway's go-to wide receiver this year? Nick?
J. Mike.
That's my guess too.
Okay, Corey.
I'll go Aiden Mizell. I don't need two mics, bro. Relax. I'll go Aiden Mizell. They have a lot of chemistry. They played on second team together when they played the Georgia game last year, and a couple of times they connected very well. So I'll just get out of the same answer as J. Mike, and go just Aiden Mizell just from that standpoint. They have some chemistry.
Yeah, I think a healthy Trey Wilson kind of slides into that Ricky Pearsall role we saw a few years ago, and I think he might end up being the go-to guy.
I'm going J. Mike, Nick, and I don't know if you agree with this. I think he was held back at UCLA last year. He had that one great year a couple seasons ago at Cal, I think it was, and just really exploded. I think that potential was still there, and I think it's going to be a quarterback like DJ Lagway that unlocks his full potential.
Cal, UCLA, Florida, elite academic pedigree right there.
Yeah, I like Eugene as well. I think his separation is going to be fantastic for DJ, especially when he's able to roll out and just pick him up into the center. I would like to see some tight end work too. One of those guys pop off. That'd be a fun one to see. But there's a lot of guys that I feel like he can get comfortable with. We saw him spread the ball well last year. So it's exciting that there's a lot of weapons that he can go to.
Yeah, I think trend-wise, Eugene makes the most sense because he's at the spot that Pearsall was at, and then also Chim DK, right?
Yeah,
so
DK,
in this offense, that's one of
he was comfortable throwing to.
Facts. I think that spot too. I think it's one of the
just his visual, just where you can see it. Yeah.
Who's the new breakout star on the offense this year?
I'll take it real quick. So I was on a From the Gators podcast, and he asked that question. And obviously, you want to go to the sexy players first, which is fun. But I want Bryce Lovett. I want the right tackle to be the breakout guy, because if he's the breakout guy along an All-American center, and we heard about Damian George and Najee Harris doing some fantastic things as well from our running backs.
And a great left tackle, too.
Yeah, obviously, you love me some Austin Barber. If Bryce Lovett's your breakout dude, like I said on our show, like Jake Slaughter was kind of last couple of years, winning that brick, I think we're going to be in fantastic hands.
Okay. Bryce Lovett.
Is Dallas Wilson the obvious, obvious of answer?
No, I don't think so. He's a freshman.
He's a freshman, right?
Yeah, kind of a lot of the freshman stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen Trey Wilson be that utility freshman wide receiver. What about the wide receiver that goes down the field? Like your freshman receivers that we saw all do it last year at Ohio State and Alabama. Mm-hmm. I mean, so can we see a freshman receiver at Florida be that downfield, big-bodied, it don't matter who's guarding me, I'm going to body him anyway and go ahead and catch a pass? It's got to be Dallas Wilson.
When was the last time we had a wide receiver as a freshman? I mean, maybe Percy Harvin, but they're different. They're different wide receivers. When was the last freshman?
Callaway?
Maybe Callaway, Antonio Callaway? I was going all the way back to like Andre Caldwell. Florida just hasn't gotten that big-bodied five-star wide receiver in a long time.
To be a freak right away.
Yeah, to be a freak right away, and we saw that obviously.
I think Eugene had it.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, Eugene had it. I think because he was that five-star guy that was electric that freshman year. I think that the scheme wasn't necessarily fit for him. Obviously, didn't have the size on him. A lot of yoga and a lot of wind sprints back then, and obviously got injured early on. But he was on that path,
right,
for sure.
Seth, what about you, brother?
Yeah, I mean, it's probably a cop-out to say one of the three freshman receivers, but, the cool part about the clinic is we get to attend a full day of practice. So that full day of practice, like, Dallas Wilson was probably, like, the third most outstanding of that group. Like,
wow.
I thought VB3 was unbelievable. He broke some people off in the red zone, and I think he's going to be a problem if he can get on the field.
Corey?
I'm gonna go out of left field again. I'm gonna go KD Daniels.
Okay.
We got that running back room's loaded, but I think he just brings a different element to that room. I think he's a guy that can flank out wide, run the route tree. Billy does that thing where he's sending running backs out when we're in empty sets, and it gets a little weird. But I think KD Daniels, even though he missed spring towards the end of last year, we've seen some of that big play potential. I think he's probably the fastest guy in the running back room. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to go KD Daniels.
Mine's on. Yeah, I'm going to go with Dallas or VB3. I think Trey will be outside a little bit more this year. Dallas probably backing up J. Mike. But VB3 is a guy who I think in some of those end arounds that you end up running miles and miles without getting the ball handed to you. I think that might be some of his role, but yeah, being out there for a full practice, you kind of see how these guys are acclimating, and all three of those freshmen in the spring, Nashawn Montgomery, VB3, and Dallas Wilson, were getting a ton of reps.
All right, let's move to the defensive side of the ball. Just a couple more questions here. Who do you guys think is going to be the breakout star of defense this year? Nick, we'll start with you.
Tyreek Sapp.
Tyreek Sapp.
St.
Thomas.
St. Thomas Aquinas.
Shout out to Broward County.
STA Pride.
Yeah.
George Gums.
Okay.
Give me 34. I think George Gums is going to have a big year. He's going to be a problem off that edge to block. He has a lot of energy, but give me George Gums.
I'm going to go with, I like to pick out guys that we haven't really seen that much of, but we've seen flashes of. I'm going to go with Miles Graham, linebacker.
Yes.
I think that, when he has been on the field, you can definitely see the presence that he brings. You go back, you look at that Tulane game where he was in coverage, gets the interception. I don't think we've seen a linebacker get an interception like that in a long time at the University of Florida. And it brought back some memories of me seeing Brandon Spikes out there on the field as well. How he was good at turning the ball over and creating interceptions and things like that. So my breakout player will be Miles Graham this year.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going with Miles Graham too. It's good to see like guys that play linebacker in high school being recruited to play linebacker. There were so many guys who were being converted. It's a kind of an instinctual position, and I think he's got it. Like you saw when he got in, he made plays. He was around the football. And he's obviously got some good pedigree. So I think it'll be Miles Graham.
I'm going Jayden Robinson. It's a little different from you guys. Also a linebacker.
I was talking to him. He had 7 touchdowns on defense his senior year of high school.
I like him for 3 this year.
Okay, both.
Yeah.
Both.
Yeah. Take it to Hard Rock Bet.
I want to mention Cormani, too.
Cormani McLean. Everybody wants to talk about Cormani McLean.
I think he's going to get a lot of playing time. It's never been about what he was doing on the field, and I think he's figured out all the off-the-field stuff. Coaching staff is high on him. I think he's going to get a lot of burn.
That other cornerback spot really comes down to Cormani. I think both going to play a lot, but that cornerback spot opposite of Devin Moore coming down to the competition of Cormani and Dijon Johnson. Who do you think wins that battle?
I think I'd be interested to see if Cormani can play inside, because I've seen Dijon slide inside and play nickel, and if you're trying to get your best 5 DBs on the field, if one guy can play nickel and the other can't, hey, let's get the 3 best on. But yeah, Didi's had a good off season. I think they took care of all of his stuff. He's a great teammate, freak on the field. I think we started to see a little bit towards the end of the year what he could be. But I like those 3, especially if you get a full season of Devin Moore being healthy. That's a really strong 3 cornerbacks.
Man, wouldn't that be something? A full season of Devin Moore. Would love to see it. What do you guys think? So Florida gets a start against Long Island this year, which is a nice warm-up game. Then they have USF. Then they get into the SEC. Then they go to Miami, and then they're kind of in the throes of the SEC schedule after that. What is your litmus test for the year on the Gators? What's the one game that you're looking to see how they perform is going to be, this is how this year is going to go?
I think everybody would say LSU, but me personally, I think it's Miami. You go into week 1 last year, game didn't go the way that we wanted it to, obviously. I think a lot of those players, remember what happened when they were in the stands, planting flags, doing all sorts of stuff. I think the players are going to be up for that game. I think they got that circled on the calendar. They probably won't tell you that in person, but a lot of those players that played in that game last year are still here this year, and I think that, that's going to be, the ultimate test of, hey, look, week 3 is going to be a test, but week 4, really, these players are up for this game, and I think that, what happens that game could ultimately fade into the rest of the season and kind of drive this team into hopefully playoff contention when they get down the stretch of the schedule. So I'm going to go pick week 4, but I think week 3 is just as important as well.
Go ahead, Seth. Go.
You'll know, I think, who this team is after that 4-game stretch. You get the 2 first games. LSU's just tough to play at. They have a good team. They lost a lot, but they have a good team. That's just a tough place to play.
Be good in the portal, too.
Yeah. At Miami, I like that pick. That's going to be a home game. And on the road, that's 2 away games. It's their away game, too.
Is it at their stadium?
It's at the Dolphins Stadium.
I think it's at John Ruiz's new stadium.
Yeah. But in terms of what do you want to see? Like, what does the record look like after those first 4 games? The road trips are tough. I think Texas is going to be electric in the swamp. But that first LSU trip, I think that'll be a litmus test for me to see
Man,
how
you
they
go
travel
4-0
on the
through
road.
that.
I'm getting my hotel in Atlanta. No deposit back.
Yeah.
I'll be reckless on Twitter talking 4-0. I do like that we starting without a big game this year. We struggle with game ones, so I do like the easy matchups. I would say just we slowly dialing it up with LIU and then USF. I would say the biggest game for me, I'm gonna agree with my guy Dave over here, is Miami. For a lot of different reasons, but mostly what Dave said, bro. It's a lot of get back there. There's a lot of disrespect, and we just got embarrassed at home just to keep it plain. So these guys should have some revenge at heart. If they don't have revenge at heart for that game, then it's going to tell us a lot about the rest of the season.
Yep.
In my opinion.
Yeah, I think Miami as well, not to just jump on the train, but, it's also going to be like the second of a back-to-back road trip. So how are you going to be able to deal with that kind of difficult part of the schedule that could translate to the rest of the year? And then I think if you're good enough to beat Miami, who will probably be an ACC championship contender, maybe for the first time for them, but if you can beat them, you're probably kind of right on that playoff line. So I think that's probably a pretty good test. LSU at home is tough for anybody. If you win that one, great. But if you go take care of business against Miami on the road, I think you're now you're talking playoff.
What is a playoff? Is an 8-4? No, probably not. 9-3.
9-3.
9-3.
I think you got to go 9-3.
Depends on the three and how the three are, but I think 9 gets you into the conversation.
Mike 7 keeps falling out.
Let's get Shelton up here. Let's get Dave back up here. Any questions from the crowd? We're starting to wrap up here a little bit. I know it's hot. We appreciate everybody for joining and hanging out today. What questions we got from the crowd? I know you guys have a pressing question you guys have.
Shelton, where you at, baby?
Back.
Sweating in jeans.
Is DJ 100% going?
Dave, I passed to Dave for
Yeah,
this.
Dave Waters, you can answer. Is DJ Lagway 100% going into fall camp?
I don't think he'll ever be 100%.
Okay.
I just think that's where he's at until he
95.
Until he might have had to have a surgery or something down the road. I don't think he needs one now. He can get through the season.
I'm 100%.
Shelton's 100%. He might be
80,
he might be spinning it with Aiden Warner. We get to game one. DJ Lagway's gonna be out there, and we'll see where it goes. I mean, we can't project what injuries may not happen down the road. But when Florida lines up game one, DJ Lagway's gonna be quarterback, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, that's actually a great question because I think the season is largely dependent on DJ's health. Like, we talking playoffs, you're going to need a healthy DJ to make the playoffs for a lot of reasons that my guy who just left was talking about the RPO, being able to hold back, Self was saying, being able to hold backside defensive ends accountable in this offense and being able to operate in the RPO. DJ's going to have to be healthy for us to make a playoff run. But, I couldn't put a percentage on it. He's not at 100.
Yeah, we're not at 100 right now.
We're not at 100, which is cool.
I think Dan's
the closest
taking over
we're going to
negative
get to
Nick.
100.
Do you feel that? You feel that, right? He's taking over the negative Nick vibe.
No.
Yeah.
This is just being realistic.
That was a fan question.
Downy Dan. Oh, that was a fan question?
Downer Dan.
Oh, okay.
My only thing is, I hope he's as healthy as possible. Those first two games don't mean a lot, so we don't have to run him down, put him out on the field a lot those first two games, in my opinion. So if he's not, let's preserve him as much as we can because he's going to have to run the ball for this offense to really do what it needs to do, man. So that's just my take on it.
I was thinking about it because obviously it keeps getting brought up, and I don't. My concern is, I hope this doesn't become a thing where it's a conversation of if he could have been this, if he could have stayed healthy, because again these things keep popping up. I don't know what it is.
Stay positive, my brother.
Yeah, you're right. Dan's got me down, bro. I was always.
No, it wasn't my question. It wasn't my question.
No, I feel confident. I think
we got a warrior at quarterback.
That's my thing. I think
if he's not 100%, they're gonna have to pull him off the field, right? So we got a warrior. We got a guy. If he's nicked up and bruised up a little bit, he's gonna fight through the season and try to get this thing to the playoffs.
To extend that on another conversation, is there any concern with him missing spring practice at all?
No.
Fall practice.
No. With him missing spring.
I think there's
Debraun. I just was talking to Debraun, and I was talking to him about chemistry with the wide receivers, and I go, hey, there's a concern that there wasn't much chemistry. He obviously has chemistry with DJ going back to high school. I said, hey, who mimics what you two have on the football field? don't know if I can he said Aiden Mizell. Him and Aiden Mizell. So kind of a little key breakout. But also, he goes, look, there hasn't been any hiccups in the sense of them growing chemistry. Because I asked, like, well, obviously there's a big concern of him playing with those guys. So I just talked to him just now. So I mean, again,
it's not ideal. You want your quarterback to play spring, but I'm not overly concerned with. He's a preparation guy. Only thing I worry about, DJ, is health wise, preparation wise, and growing from year 1 to year 2. That's not a worry of mine. I think he's going to grow and do what he need to do in that department.
Yeah, the take here for me is Florida's not going to be a college football playoff team because DJ Lagway missed spring practice.
Correct.
Amen. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. Speaking of the quarterback show from Netflix, if you go back, if anyone's seen that, those 3 quarterbacks were basically playing just destroyed the entire season. Like, it was kind of a cool insight of they're just beat up. Like, that's just the name of the game. Like, I'm not encouraging that, but like what he's going through are just not always commonality things, but these quarterbacks play through injuries, they play through getting beat up, they're getting slammed week in and week out. So I'm sure Tim Tebow dealt with stuff. The other part of it, think about it, is I was talking with somebody earlier that back in the day, like, the information they had was very limited, and now it's like you hear about they take a piss next to Dan in the stall. Like, you hear about everything, and sometimes it can be overload, right?
That's how Dan likes to meet people.
So the old meet and greet.
Yeah.
I think we are forgetting that Aiden Warner can spin it.
I'm not concerned. I'm hoping Aiden gets the job.
I think Sam.
Any other questions?
Yeah, I think Sam had a question. Sam Dow, come on. There we go.
What do we think of
Billy Napier surviving this year?
What do we think about Billy Napier surviving this year?
Positive panels.
Hey, I think playoffs. I think Lagway saves his job and his career a little bit here, man. Like, on my mind, we making the playoffs, bro. This is the Lagway era.
I think this is the most talented roster he's had by far.
No question. I think the most talented roster Florida's had in
a long time.
I mean, even over that 2020 team. I think this team I think that team had key components and a little bit of explosiveness that allowed them to do great things in 2020 with Kyle Trask and Pitts. But I would say across the board, this team is dumb talented.
Yeah, I think their defense is a lot better than that group.
And that's where the question comes in.
Yeah.
Like, when you talk about Billy Napier, I think there's a lot of talent on this team.
Yeah.
And then you have to go to the sideline of, is that why this team is going to make the playoff or not make the playoff? Because I think the talent is there to make the playoff.
Yeah.
So then you go to crucial decisions at critical times. Play calling late first half, early second half, late in the game.
Yeah.
We're going to be looking at that. We're going to be breaking it all down because we think the quarterback's there. We think the offensive talent's there.
Yeah.
What is the decision making going to be in those crucial situations?
The excuses are over.
Yeah.
early
early personnel too. Like, I think early in the year last year we were playing some of the wrong guys with Boone and some other dudes. So just having early personnel decisions, people in the right spot early is going to be key. But every team or every coach that has made that turn has had a type of quarterback like Lagway. You get the Jimbo Fishers with Jameis, even when Dan Mullen they had Tebow. They made that turn with. Even when Leak was a generational recruit. Like, Leak was the number 1 quarterback coming out of high school.
Yeah. He can spin it.
He can spin it for sure.
Yeah.
One of the best spinners ever.
Bro, 100%.
Yeah, one of the great spirals
Joey Burrow at
ever
LSU.
seen.
Like, there's key components. I mean, look, Will Howard at Ohio State last year was still a phenomenal plug into that system around some great superstars.
Right.
A big component to this team, too, that I think is much different, I've talked about it from time to time, is that on the first time since Billy has been here, we have a coach at every position on defense. So the safety, the cornerbacks, the linebackers, the edge room, the defensive line, it's not...
And a real defensive coordinator.
Yeah, like, exactly. Like, it's not being shared amongst, like, 5 different people. Armstrong came in and took on 2 roles. There wasn't a true safety. Raymond had the whole entire secondary. And, like, why does that matter? Well, in game, those guys don't have time to fix anything.
Yep.
So they're kind of on their own out there. I think Jordan Castell struggled with that a little bit last year as well. So those are huge components, I think, on the defense side of the ball that we have not had.
You guys think Russ Callaway gets to call the calls this year, or is Billy going to be wearing the headset?
Who is Wes?
I said Russ.
Oh, you said Russ? Okay,
Yeah.
There's some smoke.
I had a few mistakes today, but that wasn't one of them.
I think there's been some smoke behind the scenes. Nick is going to tell me it's not happening, but I've heard behind the scenes that Russ is going to get the sheets here a little bit.
Well, Nick thinks the guys are boring, so I don't know.
So when you say a little bit, do you think it's still going to be some split? Like Napier calling plays as well? I mean, how does that work? It's got to be one guy. It can't.
Nobody's going to take accountability for it. From what I've seen with Billy Napier since he's been here, right? I'm not going to try to change the zebra stripes here a little bit. I think he's going to say they're play calling it by committee, but from what I'm hearing behind the scenes, you're going to see more tempo. that should be a change that you see. You know, we've been in between big plays. Even if we no huddle, we get to the line of scrimmage and then take the full play clock to get another playoff. So I was told to see if the urgency and the pace of the game pick up, and if so, then that'll let us know that Russ Callaway got the sticks here a little bit.
Well, you can do those things with a second-year quarterback. Like, it's going to be really hard to do those things with DJ Lagway as a freshman, not knowing he's going to be the quarterback when Graham Mertz goes down.
Right.
He don't have the full offense. I mean, as much as he might say he does as a true freshman, no, I guarantee you he knows more about the offense now than he did a year ago.
Yep.
So, yeah, we should be able to see those small things that add up to a better offense.
So you've described DJ Lagway as a quarterback, kind of like a Lamborghini. Me and you go to a Lamborghini dealership right now. You buy the car. As we walk to it, you're going to toss me the keys and be like, "Hey man, take it for a spin. You can drive it. You can drive that car."
If I'm drunk, yes.
I'm just saying. It is.
And the driver sober, of course.
Right.
We've talked about this every year after Billy's first year, after his second year. It makes no sense to me. Why would he give up play calling when you have a quarterback like that who is going into his second year? It makes no sense.
Ooh.
All right.
Look, my biggest thing, I think I've always argued the play calling hasn't necessarily been the factor. It's the game of feel. It's the feel of the game that Napier struggles with. I think just understanding where they're at, when to call a certain play, having the right sense of urgency.
Yeah.
And could him calling plays cause a factor to that, not being able to kind of just think in the moment and just live freely, lives too much to analytics? I think that's the factor. It's not the playbook. It's not even, again, sometimes it does become the play calling, but Russ is me calling the same playbook that Billy's drawn up. I think that, again, I agree. I like that analogy of like, hey, this is a Lambo. Napier has basically built the dealership and created it for this Lambo, let him kind of work it in, and every now and then let Russ drive it on a straightaway. I love analogies. They're my favorite.
That's good. What do you guys think? Talk to me about success this year. Do we only classify success as playoffs or better? Can you not make the playoffs and still say, hey, let's give this thing another 1 year go around?
I think 9-3 because it depends on. Because I was just talking to Zach back there, and he was asking me a question before I came up here about if Florida goes 9-3, but they get the old mistreatment and miss the playoffs. How do you play that? I just think the schedule is too hard to keep them out at 9-3. But at the same time, a lot has to happen around them from other conferences. I think that was a big factor last year.
I mean, 9-3 is question. Anything better than that, you're in.
Right.
And 9-3 gets hairy. So you don't know what 9-3 is going to get you in.
9-3 could get you in the SEC championship. I'm not no joke.
It did a few years ago.
I mean, the top has come back a little bit. Texas, Georgia, Alabama, it has come back. So
9-3 with the toughest schedule in college football is playoffs.
I agree. That's what I'm
playoffs. I think it's playoffs.
I'm just trying to win
9-3, you're talking about. I don't think anybody, if we win, however you mark up your 3 L's, it's going to be hard to find a better resume than the wins we have if we're at 9-3. I think a 9-3 team, we make the playoffs. But for me, it's playoff or bust, bro. I think this is one of the most talented teams in the country. We got a top 10 roster. If he can't win with this roster, it's not going to happen.
9-3 would be progress. But 9-3 and missing the playoff would still suck.
So the Ole Miss analogy though, like Florida, the schedule is front loaded. You get like the back end of the schedule is at Tennessee, who doesn't have Nico. It's
Florida State.
So we're not going to lose late. Is what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm like
saying
the best ones are
Ole
early.
Miss wouldn't have lost in Gainesville. They were going to be on a path to go. So like I don't see the losses.
Well, they would have had 10
late, but you're
wins,
also not going to have games that could vault you up.
Florida wasn't a great
jump
loss
you
at that
over
point for them, is what you're also alluding to. Like if that
It
loss,
was not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think a big thing too. I always try to like look back. Right, we always do that. This team, because we're thinking playoff or bust. This team isn't the sophomore year of Tim Tebow. I don't feel like. I think it's the freshman year of Tim Tebow. Even though we don't have a Chris Leak in the driver's seat, the talent around him is that Chris Leak team with a younger quarterback. Does that make sense?
This is the oldest roster he's had.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, if you were thinking like, oh, but Tim Tebow and what did he do in his sophomore year? The team around Tim Tebow is not the same as what DJ has his sophomore year. So
because Tebow had a brand new defense on the other side.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
so it's more that 06 team where like, yeah, look what that team was able to accomplish, even with a sophomore quarterback. I think that the guys around him it's an incredible group.
That's huge. Any other questions from the crowd before we wrap up here? We're going to do a raffle too.
Right here. Sure. Influence of how Callaway going to have the influence on the practices. Is that what you're asking? 2020 hearing, boys.
Did you hear that?
Dial him, baby. It's the
That
youth.
was wild, man.
It's the
You're
youth.
not
That's fantastic.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I think an offensive coordinator is a lot more than just calling plays, right? There's going to be a lot more when it comes to practice, a lot more when it comes to communication. I think every Gator fan wants better communication from the sidelines going into play calls. But, Shelton, what are your thoughts?
We've heard about that a little bit when we were talking about with tight end. I can't remember who it was. I think it's Zach Alberverdi and a couple of guys from the On 3 that came on the show when they were talking about recruiting some tight ends and big time tight ends and how they want to involve them in the pass game, and how Amir Jackson going into his sophomore year was somebody that was turning heads in practice a little bit, moving down the football field, and that Callaway was a factor into that because obviously Callaway is in charge of recruiting the tight end. So we've actually heard, to your point, like, yes, he's already been involved, I would say, from what I'm hearing in that. Because, again, like, yeah, can he come in and call plays? But if they're not used to his tempo, his system, it's not going to mean anything. Great question.
Yeah, they said at the clinic Callaway scripted practice during spring, so he was doing all the scripting.
I just made that up.
calls and things like that. So,
Thank you, Seth. I appreciate
Yeah, I
that.
don't think we're good there.
I just tell y'all what I'm hearing. I'm not saying if Russ Callaway
I've heard
doesn't
it
call
too.
the plays, do not come crazy at me. I just would tell you guys what I'm hearing.
But
And
we
I'm
heard
hearing
that
this
a
week.
year ago, too, going into the season, that Napier may not be calling plays.
I heard he did in the Miami game.
How'd that go?
It's more sauce to that, but I'm not going to do it here.
Talk to Corey privately if you want sauce.
I know the staff is watching. Hey, guys.
Great, yeah. Great men, great football players, right, Nick?
Yes.
He's bought in.
Yeah. Any other questions? Any other questions?
Right here. Up there.
Record predictions.
Shelton? Why not?
Man, y'all 10 wins,
10 and
man.
2. I like
Yes.
10 and 2, 10 and 2.
I was trying to be up 10 wins.
10 and 2.
Give me 10.
Yeah, I'm torn between 10-2, 9-3.
Okay, all right.
I was your blue glasses today,
Okay.
so 10-2.
All right.
There's
10
7
and 2.
wins. There's 7 wins in my opinion where I feel very confident in Florida. Like we go back to the good old days where it's like, hey, these are all chalked up as W's. There's 7 on my calendar. Then you've got the other ones that are the other 5, and I believe we have the team to compete with those LSU's. Texas, I think curb stomp Texas. I'm pumped to play them. I think that to me is a big game. It's a huge catalyst to recruiting this make-believe quarterback contest between that other guy in Texas and DJ. It's not real, and I really think that Florida can. We saw back in 2010 when Bama kind of took the torch, right, from Florida and kind of ran with the SEC.
Yeah, 2009.
In my opinion, that's the game. That's the game where you can kind of take that torch back and run.
It's going to be all about the road games. Billy Napier's yet to be a team on the road that has finished the season with a winning record.
Yet.
That's a good point, too.
Yet.
So LSU's going to finish the season with a winning record.
Yeah, LSU's
Miami probably
LSU's
is
important,
too.
too.
Maybe.
Texas A&M probably as well.
Probably.
So you got to beat 2 of those 3 on the road. Ole Miss is on the road.
Yeah, I got the Gators going 12-0, Dave. You know?
Yeah!
Gators by a million, baby. We ain't lost until we lost.
Yeah, but it's going to be those road games that come into it. So is it Texas A&M? Is it LSU? Is it Ole Miss that Florida's going to have to get over to make the playoff?
Corey, what do you got?
10 and 2.
Yeah, 10. I got 10 wins, man.
10 wins?
Yeah, 10 wins. And,
Nick?
And I got lag at the Heisman ceremony.
Lagway at the Heisman.
Let's go. New York for sure.
Lagway's in New York.
Let's go.
Lagway's in New York.
I'll go 9-3.
Boo.
Negative Nick.
Didn't you say 9-3 too, Shelton?
10 and 2.
Oh, okay, very good.
Negative
Oh,
Nick.
no. Dave had 9-3.
Yeah,
All right.
Dave had.
Any other
I
questions?
was torn.
Any other questions before we get out of here? We got a bunch of stuff to raffle off, so let me go grab that and we'll be right back.
Oh, yeah.
Has everybody gotten their tickets for the raffle giveaway?
These people, I would have got 2.
We got to do the helmet, too. Can we go get the helmet? Well, I guess we can get it in a minute, but. You want to grab it? Should we all sing Tom Petty Won't Back Down? Should we do karaoke? You want to do a karaoke? Yeah, but it's for the fans. Well, now we just sing it a cappella.
Wait, the stream can end now, right?
Yeah, we can in the stream.
Yeah, just end the stream. Yeah. All the content's over.
All right, guys, we appreciate each and every one. Corey, Nick, Dave, Shelton, Dave, Seth, Murky Water, anybody else that wants to come up. We're going to do a raffle here. One final shout out to our sponsors. Again, the Sachs Law Group. Thank you guys so much for everything. Anything that you might need from the Panhandle to the Keys. They're located in beautiful Tampa, Florida, and they are there to help you with any stormwater, hurricane damage, whatever it might be. And then, of course, Gator Drywall of Duval, anything that you might need. If you have popcorn ceilings, it is time to get rid of them. So again, Gator Drywall of Duval.
What about the people who bought Shelton's got people who aren't here.
So then let's find out who's not here. 1 second.
For everyone that's, what we're doing real quick, we got people that bought tickets that couldn't make it, obviously, for the drawing, so we want to make sure they get included, so we're throwing their names into the hat as well. So, you guys having fun? Yeah. For as hot as it is, that was impressive. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I could have done that, so. Hey, where's SEC Jimbo? Is he still here?
I gotta turn this thing on.
You want to do a show real quick?
Yeah, let's do it, man.
Yeah.
Let's do a double show.
Hit the intro.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, 2 peas in a pod.
Do, 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 do. I could just make the music.
I don't think that was it.
No, I don't know.
I think that was it.
You guys
What's your record prediction? You weren't up here when we asked.
12-0, baby.
Okay. I love it. I love it. We got any Disney Gators in the house?
It's 12-0 or it's 0-12.
Yeah, Disney Gator. Let's go, baby.
Let's go.
I love it. I love it. We get a lot of criticism for that, so it's good stuff. Shout out again to First Magnitude Brewing for allowing us to do this. This is awesome.
Yeah.
I can't believe they let us do it. Shout out to Dan for hooking it up.
See if they'll come back. Ask everybody if they'll come back.
You guys, hey, if we do this again, would you guys do this again? Maybe like cooler weather?
Yeah. I was about to say probably cooler, but
Yeah. And this isn't bad though. A little shade.
Nah.
Is it bad? Is it bad? Well, I mean, it's Florida. What do you want? We got like a month and a half of good weather, and then it's just we're in an armpit for the rest of the year. Like I can't. What do you want me to do?
We did pick the hot.
we'll bring extra fans.
We did. Yeah, we did. And then we can't afford to go inside. I don't think. Is this it?
No.
You sign up for the raffle, man?
Did I say?
We did pick the hottest day of the year.
Can you draw my name for the helmet?
Yeah.
I'll put 37 Shelton tickets in.
Can I read the names?
Shelton's gonna call his name when the helmet.
Oh, it's a
comes up.
number.
It's gonna be a
Oh, I want to read the number. Can I read the number, Dad?
You have to do it. You have to do it auction style.
Hey, I made it. I can't even do that.
Who's going to a game this year? Season ticket holders in here? Woo! Every game? Who's traveling to a game? LSU. Oh.
Say Ole Miss.
Yeah, Ole Miss.
Hey!
Hey, get a flare? You didn't even put your hand up. Unbelievable.
I need to give a shout out over there to Harmonic Woods, sitting right there.
Yeah!
His tailgate.
Never lost a tailgate.
No, if you guys are hanging around Museum Road near Lake Alice, this is one hell of a tailgate. They put on probably the best tailgate that there is.
What are we giving away first? You got to put it up.
We got a lot of shirts.
Yeah, you got to put it up.
Yeah. We got shirts, we've got cups, and we've got a signed Gator helmet here. So we'll start with the first one. That'll be a Stadium and Gale hoodie. It's light, so you can wear it in July. The winning number is
627 029.
Going once, going once, going once. We got some.
All right. If your number gets called, blow the roof off this son of a gun, okay? I want you to come up here and spit on me. Let's go! Yeah, but it's fun to say all of it. I'm just kidding. Great. To be a Florida Gator. To be a Florida Gator.
The next one is a beautiful tumbler, I guess is what we're going to call them.
Yeah.
These are from Game Time Sidekicks. They're based out of Knoxville, Tennessee. The owner is a Florida Gator fan. These are unbelievable pieces of cupware here. So what do you got, Shelton?
I think he's going to win again. It's 028. Did you have a guest? 028.
The last three, 028.
Same table, same table. It's rigged. It's like the duck race. Nice visor.
Awesome. Thanks, brother.
Go Gators, man. Come on, Gators. There we go. There's some energy. Look alive. Wow. A sweater.
I mean,
perfect.
Look at this.
You got to wear it for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Only rules. Dave will sign it.
I'll sign it.
I love it. That's sweet. Can I win that?
Yeah.
It's different. Oh, okay. Ready? 103. Your last three numbers. 103.
103.
6. Let's go, baby! And he's hustling. Needs the chest. Get this kid a scholarship. Let's go, baby.
Congrats, man.
Hell yeah.
Go Gators, baby. Does he know where he's at?
Hey, wait, don't have a boot on.
Let's go. Yeah. Is that DJ?
Okay, we got another hoodie.
Another hoodie. You guys are awesome. 026. I was right. Same table. Same table. 026. Oop.
026.
Uh-oh.
Right, go remove.
Going once. Going twice. So, you lost. 068. Rapid fire. 068. Oh, you ain't a Gator. Let's go.
Shout out to this guy. He just started his own show. If you ain't a Gator,
Go like and subscribe. Go sub.
Go follow.
Look at the hat. Makes his own hats. See you, Bo.
Hey, man. Hey, somebody in the chat said, is Dave 5'2"? And I was at the new facility. They measured me. I was 5'6.5". I'm holding on to that half, by the way. It's 5'6.5", not 5'6".
Better than 5'2".
Yeah,
Breakdown.
not Debraun.
Breakdown hat. Gators breakdown hat. 102. Same table. We always get the same one. Look, he's got the gear on. Look, is this a sponsorship? Is this an ad? Unbelievable.
Hey, we match.
Do you have shorts? We're going to break down shorts. Oh, that one's fresh.
Look at this one.
Is that a Nick Delatorre special?
That's from alma mater for that. Bro.
Alma mater.
That's from Alma
Shout out to alma mater guy Brian. No way. 101. 101. Same table. Let's go. We're feeding the family here today, boys and girls. And what is this? What is this cup? I don't. I'm doing the best that I can. Maybe let Dave draw one out. I mean, look, he looks great though. So if he's gonna win, I'd rather him win it.
All right.
We just shuffled them again.
We'll shuffle it again. 101. No, I'm just kidding. 056. There we go.
Sir. Let's go.
You
got it, brother.
Go Gators, man. Good seeing you, Bubba.
See you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Nice defense, Dave. Nice defense. Uh-oh. We got a handwritten one.
We got it online.
A DJ Lagway cup.
But one by online. You got to read the name of TV's here if you can check in.
Is that Brad?
Brian.
Brian Williams. Are you here?
No. Is there written?
Well, he could have not checked in. Huh? Oh, Brian Williams. We'll get him online. Yeah. So some people bought tickets, couldn't make it, but they wanted to be involved with the raffle. So shout out to them for being in charge. Yeah. We have one more, I think, right?
Yeah. We got a few more.
Who is that?
Gators Breakdown.
No. The name.
Oh, Corey.
Got another online one.
We'll figure it out.
Corey
Braddock, yeah.
Braddock?
Just in case he's watching. I guess.
Yeah, just in case he's watching. That was a buzzkill. Sorry, guys. Look at the mob here. Can we get the number? Okay. 025.
025.
No? No bueno?
Do it again.
All right. 052. No. No. Dude. Unbelievable. 077.
Look back there.
Whoa, got a hand.
Yo! Come on down. We need like the Price is Right music.
We
when
do.
people come down.
We do need like little tunes. That's much better.
Congrats, dude.
Congrats, man. Thank you. Go Gators. Stadium and Gale hoodie. No T-shirt for the people, huh? Not a single one. Okay, you're right. 038. Yeah, whoa.
Hey!
Oh, 038.
Same corner.
Oh, wow.
Hot corner. The middle group's going to get pissed. Hey, nice shirt, bro. All right. DJ Lagway Cup.
There we go. It's a nice cup, too.
0. I want you to stand up. This is a good one. 6. 4.
What a
Let's
comeback.
go.
Got a different corner. That's a comeback.
There we go.
Here, check 4, right? There you are.
That's it.
Thank you.
It's a bingo.
Thank you.
All right.
The helmet.
You got the helmet now.
All right, so this helmet's signed by Dan, Dave, Corey, Nick, and myself. I just made it up to get you guys to come. No, we got Jayden Ball, Drake Stubbs, Caleb Banks, Tramel Jones, and Eugene Wilson. My man. We got it this past weekend at Florida Victorious event. Here it is. Can we get a drum roll on the mic? Tongue roll. 0. 3. Who's got 3? Uh-oh.
All right, last digit.
1. Oh, and you didn't want to be here. You didn't want to be here. Let's go. Look at this. What's your name? Plant City.
Plant City.
Shout out Plug Plant City.
You want to close us out?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're the MC. I just wanted to yell numbers.
Well, thanks. That's gonna wrap us up. Feel free to hang out. I think they close at 8 tonight, so feel free to stay whenever. We appreciate everybody for coming.
We're not leaving.
Yeah, we're not leaving.
No, we're not after leaving.
I'm not leaving.
Yeah.
Show goes.
I'm not leaving.
All right, so we'll see you guys again. Thanks to the Sachs Law Group. Thanks to Gator Drywall of Duval, and we will see you guys next year. Thank you, guys.